The General Ledger code switch program is used to switch an existing General Ledger account, which we refer to on this screen as the old General Ledger account, to a new General Ledger account number, and this will be a non-existing General Ledger account. This program is simply a renumbering program, taking the old account number and renumbering it to a new code number. This is not a merge program, it's simply substituting the old GL account code with a new GL account code. Now if we execute query, we can see that we have a couple of code switches in here already. These have already been switched, as evident by the update field. This field here, when populated, indicates that the switch has already occurred. So in the system right now, account 000.0200 no longer exists but as that account number, but it does exist as 000.0449. So all tables in the system have had their GL accounts renumbered to this new GL account number found on the right side of the screen here. So all historical data and all current transactions and any maintenances that contain GL account fields have the new General Ledger account number. You'll find no existence of this GL account number anywhere in the system. The program allows you to load as many switches as you wish into the system, so we can, at this point right now, enter in a switch, and I'm going to switch account 000.0310 to 000.0315, and we'll save this. And I could exit the program at this point, come back in, load some more switches in, and continually do that. And then when it's at my convenience, run the switches. It's probably a good idea to run it during the end of the day when the system is not as busy and people aren't using the GL accounts as much, just in case you might run into some record locking. So at this point, I'll click on the Switch Accounts button, and we'll run it to screen, which really doesn't make any difference because a hard copy report is not printed with this. And we can see on the top of the screen here all the codes that have switched. And now we can go back into the program. And we'll query. And we can see that our account, our AR discount account, has been switched to this number here. So no evidence of this number other than in this screen of this old account number will exist in the system. We strongly recommend that you do the print switches before running the purge. The purge switches simply purges all of these switches from this table. So you may want to keep it in here for an auditing purposes, but if you do a print switches, you'll get a hard copy of the various switches, and it's good to have that on hand for auditing purposes, because if you have trial balances or other reports with the old General Ledger account number on them and you've renumbered them to a new one, there'll be no way of cross-referencing that unless you have that hard copy, or if you still have the evidence of these numbers in this screen. But after a while, you'll probably want to run a purge. So if we purge our switches here, what that'll simply do is delete from this table all the switches. So if we come back in now into the program and we do our execute query, there's no longer any switches in here. So that summarizes the General Ledger code switch.